Okay, good morning friends. In this video we are going to learn how to get the data from the result set object after executing the select query. Here you can see this is a simple Java program and I have executed select query in the table info which I have created in previous videos. Select star from info, and it is a select query, so we have used execute query method to execute this query, and it will return the result set object. It will return the duplicate info table into the result set object. Now after performing this step, what we will have to do, let us to get the data from the result set object, we have getting methods. To get the data from the result set object. These are the getting methods. These are the most generally used getting methods. Before learning them, we will understand how it works. Consider this diagram. This is our table. It has three fields: name, gender and age. Name is of type varchar, gender is of type integer, and age is of type integer. Okay, so after executing select query, we will get this table into the result set object. So our pointer will add before the first row. This is our first row, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row. As I've said, pointer will stay before the first row, so our pointer is here. After doing the rs, means after calling the next method, pointer will point to the first row. This is our first row. After going to first row, we will have to fetch the data from this first row. Means we will have to fetch the name from this row, we will fetch the gender from this row, we will fetch the age from this row, and to fetch this data from the columns we have getting methods. So these are generally used getting methods. It has two forms. In first form, in the argument it takes column number, and in the second form, in the argument it takes string which is a column name. Okay, in the as you know, in the MySQL, strings are stored in the form of varchar, integers are stored in the form of integer, strings are stored in the form of varchar. So now we are at the first row, and to get the data of this first column, we will have to see the data type. The data type of first column is varchar, means it is a string. So to get the string data, we have a method called getString which will return the string, and it takes one argument, column number. We have to specify from which column we want to get the string. Here column is first, so to get the data from this field, we can call getString method passing the one as shown in this program. rs is our result set object. We have called the getString method and passed the argument 1, means from first column's data type is string, and we want to get the string from first column. So it will get this data using the getString method. It will return the string, means whatever stored in this field it will return. Now our second field is integer, second column is in type of integer. So to get the data from this field, we will use the method getInt. It will return the integer. To get the data, we will use the getInt method. It also takes one argument, column number. We will pass here 2 as shown in this program. rs.getInt, we have passed the 2, means it indicates to get in the second column. Data type of second column is integer, so we want to get the integer from second column. So we have passed here second column number as 2. It will return the integer. Our third column is also of type integer, so to get the data from that column, we have also used getInt method, and we have passed the column number. So we have used only these two methods in this example, but there are lots of getting methods like get short, get long. If your data type of column is long, then you can use get long. If you want to get the bytes, you can use get byte, which will return byte. You can also use get double, which will return double. Get float, which will return float. Get boolean, get char. Also you can, as you know, in the SQL there is a date type, so you can also return the whole date get using the get date method. Okay, these all these methods have two forms. In first form, they take as argument integer column number, but if you don't want to pass the column number as argument, you can also pass the column name as a string in the argument. Means here my column, this column name is name, so I can use name as here. Instead of this one, I can write here name, so it will get the string from the column whose name is name. Same as here, I can also write gender. It will get the integer from the column whose name is gender. So both the form, in both the form we can write. So these are the getting methods. There are lots of getting methods, more than this, but these are the most generally used, so I am discussing only these methods right now. As we proceed, I will explain other methods, other getting methods also. So now we will run a simple Java program. This is our simple Java program. My web server is already running, means my MySQL is already running. I have already opened my SQL console. I'm writing select query, select star from info. We have 4 records which we have previously added. Now we want to fetch these records into our Java program. So first of all, we have loaded the driver, then we have made the connection to the database Java, because our table info is in the database Java. Then we have created the statement using the create statement factory method. We have written the query, select query, table name is info. We have executed this query using execute query because it is a select query, and we have got the output duplicate table in the result set object. Okay, after doing this step, we will add before the first row. So to go to the first row, we have called the next method, rs.next. So we will be at here first row. Now after reaching at the first row, we will fetch data from first row. So as we know, our first, okay, how to see the data types of this table, how to see the structure of this table into the MySQL console, how you can come to know that this column is of type string, or this column is of type integer. So to know that, we have one MySQL command called as desc, describe, desc, then table name. Our table name is info. Press enter. It will show structure of your table. First column, it is showing field name is name. It is showing type, name is of type varchar of 20, it is a length. It null, yes, means it is, will it allow null values? Yes. Key means is it a primary key or any foreign key or not? We have not specified anyone. So dsc command will describe your table. We have come to know that name is of type varchar, means in Java it is of type string, age is of type int, and gender is of type integer. So our first column is of type varchar, we have come to know from this. Second is of type integer, third column is also of type integer. Okay, we have reached to this level. Now we want to get the data from first row. So after performing rs.next, we are printing the data, or we can also store it. rs.get string of 1. Suppose I am storing in a temporary variable. I have created temporary variable string name equal to rs. We have known that our first column is of type string, so we have used the string method and we have passed the column index, column number 1. So it will return the data of first field into the form of string name. and we will print it here. Similarly, second column is of type integer, so we have used get int method to get the data. We are also storing it in a temporary variable string gender, sorry, it is of type integer gender equal to rs dot get int of 2, means get the integer data from second column, and we will print it here. Similarly, our third row is of also type integer, so we will also get it into a temporary variable and we will print it here. So this will print first row's record. Now save this and run this. Our Java file is saved here, so we will open command window here, write cmd here, press enter. It will open command prompt into that folder, compile that Java program and run the Java program. As you can see, you have got the data from the first row. Let's verify. First row name is Mahesh. Yes, you got. Age is 21. You also got. Gender is 1. We have used 1 2 for male female. Yes, you also got. But this give me the only data of the first row. What if I want to get the data of whole record? So we will have to while loop. Remember, I have told in the previous video that the next method will return boolean value. It will return true until there is a next record, and it will return false if there is not a next record. So we are using a while loop. While rs.next means go till the you have record, and we will put this all inside the while loop. Means first time it will perform rs, it will check if there is the next record. Yes, there is an, we are here. Yes, there is a next record, so it will do this. After printing first row, it will go again into the while loop and check if there is a next record, means if there is a second row available. Yes, there is a second row available. It will print the data of second row. Again it will check if there is a third row, and so on. So continuously it will check for whole table. So let's execute this program, compile this program and run this program. As you can see, we have got all the data, all the 4 data of this table into our Java application. So these are the getting methods which are used to get the data from the columns, and using the navigational method we can traverse the table, like using next method. Using next method we can go forward, using previous method we can go previous, and I will explain all the navigational methods into the upcoming videos. Before learning the navigational methods like previous, we will have to understand another small concept. So keep watching, subscribe my channel, like and share my video. Thank you.